Hi, I'm coming to you live. I wanted to share messages for your higher self because my card deck came out today and I have them as gifts for you to give to others. So here are the cards, messages from your higher self. And on the back of each one has a message on how to take better care of yourself, how to look at life from a more spiritual perspective, and how to share the gift of your inner wisdom, first of all, with yourself and then with the people in your life. So at the age of almost 78, I decided with the help of Laurel Plita Mendel and Andrea Shear to help create this card deck. And I put it together and it's now available on Etsy. And for a limited time, if you purchase 3 for friends, I'm going to throw in a gift set for you. So the reason I decided to do this is because in my almost 78 years, I have had issues in my life, as I'm sure you have in your life, that either relate to health issues, addiction of people I love, the loss of some people I love, my own health issues and cancer, and many other stressors, which I'm sure many of you are going through right now. And what has helped me most of all is to come from a more spiritual perspective, because I realize that most of our life's wounds are caused by our ego's decisions of how life should be, what ought to happen, how other people need to respond to us. And sadly, we can keep hitting our head against the wall, trying to be right, trying to be in control, trying to change other people, or we can come to more inner peace. And after being an internal family systems therapist for 35 years and learning about higher self, which we are calm, clear, compassionate, curious, creative, connected, confident, all those C words, and grateful. So when we come from our higher self, instead of our reactive parts that are angry and scared and judgmental and blaming, we can get more peace. And then when I studied at the Chopra Center with David G. and Dr. Chopra and Claire Diab and learned about higher consciousness, where we can meditate, we can journal, we can get more in touch with that higher self and bring that higher consciousness back to our everyday life. So I put all that together and I wrote down 52 words that meant something to me, from abundant to willingness to joy to hope to love. And then at a challenging time in my life, I took those words and I wrote a message to myself that helped me feel better. So I send them all to you, and they're available now on lindakroll.com/Etsy, because I started my first Etsy store this week. So no matter how old you are, no matter how new something is to you, you can try something new. And in my messages from your higher self, I see it as a daily reminder. So you can just flip through the card deck. You can think about something that's bothering you. I'm going to think about something that's bothering me. Could be in relation to another person, could be a judgment about myself. So wherever you are, just stop and you pick a card for the day. So I'm going to pick a card. Messages from my higher self, willingness. A beginner's mind to allow for what is. So I'm going to be sharing these with you because I want you to get your own. Because when I show a willingness to be with what is and come to a beginner's mind, what that means is I'm not prejudging it. I'm not preordaining it. I'm not telling the world how it needs to be. I'm showing up with what is. And that is a more spiritual way to live. I often say that most of our judgments in life, most of our worry, most of our pain is caused by our ego's wounds. Our ego's needs to be right, to be in control, to know what's happening, to have people treat us like we think they should. And when we have those ego's wounds, we can put a spiritual graft on it, G-R-A-F-T. And my graft is gratitude, radical acceptance, forgiveness, and trust. And those words are all in here in my messages from your higher self, because gratitude allows you to be present to what is and be grateful for what is. So even if you have relationship issues and you're facing a separation or in the middle of a divorce, and I know how painful that could be, when that happens and you're at least grateful for what is, it shifts your energy. It shifts your energy to that higher self, so that you can show up with more compassion, more calm, more creativity, more connection to your parts of yourself and to the parts of others that are triggered by you and you by them. So I hope you'll look up the book and the deck and get yourself some. Like I said, for a limited time, if you buy 3, I'm going to throw in a free one for you. And I'm also going to hold a workshop in January for anybody that buys the cards so that I can help you use them and set you off for 2025 in your higher self to make a difference in your personal feelings, in your relationships, in your family, in your community, and in the world. Because what the world needs is more of you coming from your highest and best and giving that to yourself and to the people in your life. I also have my compassionate communication course, which has started, but you can still get in if you act soon and work with me in a group setting, and also have an opportunity to work with me privately, where we practice using all these concepts. And again, from A to W, I didn't come up with a Z. Well, Zen, I should have used Zen. Okay, next time. So please join me, get the messages from your higher self. Join me in my compassionate communication course. And you can get to the course by going to lindakroll.com/CC course. There it is. And find out more about it. If you missed this one, I will be offering it next time, and I'd love to have you as part of it. And then for those of you who would like to do what I do, who would like to help your clients learn how to communicate better, then I'd love to show you how to get my roadmap. Because if you get my roadmap on the compassionate mediation process, which also incorporates all of what I'm talking about, then you can have a 15-minute chat with me and see how my next certification, which is starting in January, and you can be part of that. Again, I just hopped on the live, no preparation. I wanted to come from my heart to your heart to let you know that if you go to lindakroll.com, Etsy, ETSY, you can get these and order these. They are limited quantity. I hope to sell out and sell more. And it's just a way of offering what I have learned in my lifetime, that when faced with health challenges, relationship challenges, death, divorce, job loss, politics, whatever you're dealing with, there is a way to come from your higher self. If we just quiet the chatter of our reactive parts, if we just tune in, whether we meditate or journal or have a gratitude journal or go out in nature or spend time with pets, or for me with my grandchildren, whatever it takes to bring that calm into your life, I would like to help you get there. And you can do that with the messages from your higher self, with my compassionate communication course, with coming to talk with me personally. And I'm here and I'm sending love. And thank you for hanging in here with me on my spontaneous live. And we'll talk again soon. Bye for now. Go have a great day. Bye.